It is Friday morning. Woo! Weekend's coming. All right, guys, day 31. Let me back up because it sounds like sometimes I listen back to my videos. It's like I talk too loud. I get too excited. Okay, so day 31. Weighed myself this morning. A new record. This time we're going downwards again. So 344.6 or 0.4. I think it's 0.6 anyway. So we're back on track. That's what I was saying. I wasn't worried. We were just being tested. I was trying to see if we have faith that things will get back to where they need to be. So things are good, feeling good. Yesterday, I don't quite remember what I had for lunch because it was some sort of buffet style. I had brought my lunch, but work offered me lunch. So I grabbed whatever they had, and it was a mixture of, I had some beans, I had some kind of sweet potato puree, a couple more veggies, and I think that's about it. They had meat, but because of my tooth, I was trying to be careful. So the swelling is getting a little bit better. I don't know if you guys see it. Maybe not, but it's getting better. The pain is mostly gone, so we're doing well. So I think it's a success finally. Took some time, but I think we're okay. And yeah, so yesterday for dinner, I ended up having the same leftovers I had the day before. So it's some Chinese noodles full of sodium with a bunch of vegetables. This time, instead of having a container that's just the size of a sandwich, like a small little container, I had one that was a little bit higher, and so there was a little bit more in there. And as I started eating, I started feeling nauseous again. So if I eat too much, my body just kind of goes, all right, that's enough. So while I'm chewing, I get a little nauseous. So that it tells me to stop. And so I ate probably 3/4 of that. Oh, I also had one of my shakes because I had brought one for lunch. And anyways, I had that. So I said, you know what, since I'm not feeling so well with that, let me add a shake to it, get my calories up. And so I probably had close to 1,200, maybe less. Yesterday, but I feel good. I had some grapes too. There we go. That's everything. So yeah, so it's a good day. Today's the same ordeal. I'm actually going to have a shorter day today. I think I finish work around 3 or 4 p.m., which for me is fantastic. Plus, it's super hot here in Montreal. We're looking at 31 degrees or 32 degrees Celsius today. So I think we're going to jump in the pool. We're going to see if we can do some light activities tonight, have some fun with the family. It's going to be a lot of fun. What else do I want to say? So I was thinking about it yesterday. Yesterday I was thinking, I want to share this with everybody. I was thinking about my goal, my weight. Where do I see myself? And this could very well change, by the way, right? Once I obtain my goal. Now I think it's important to have smaller goals, which I do. For me, it's to change, from the 330s to the 320s to the 310s, and eventually under the 300 will be a big one. But I think my ultimate goal right now is to hit 230. And while I think it's important to have that goal, right, to something to hit, it sort of made me start thinking about, it's going to be odd, okay? So before I had a job, or not a job, but a career, I should say, before I had my family, I used to be a gamer. I gamed a lot, too much. Some days I would game 12 hours. That was my lifestyle. And I remember I would play these games sort of like like a World of Warcraft. And now I get it. Most of you have no idea what I'm talking about. But just bear with me here. So when you would start a game, in this game in particular, you would start as a level 1, and then you would have to grind your way, killing monsters, doing quests and whatnot, all the way up to 60, which would take you probably around a month and a half. And then once you were there, you hit your goal. Now you could start playing the game, playing everything in the game, and getting all the better gear and trying to become the best in the whole, beat everybody else. And it was a lot of fun. So it would take you about a month or a month and a half to get to your goal. And after that, you would play for years, enjoying the content. And now I don't play anymore. Very, very rarely, if I play games, there'll be these little games for 5 minutes because I don't have a whole lot of time. And the time that I do have, I'd rather give to my family or myself. But I do game from time to time. Anyway, And I was thinking about that. What do I miss? Because sometimes, I don't know if you guys do that, but every once in a while, I take a step back, look where I am today, look where I was before, and what do I miss? What could I have done better? And, I kind of think about this stuff too much actually. And when I think back about these games, and like World of Warcraft is what I use, which I've played for 10 years, 10 years, what I miss the most isn't all the content I did, fighting to be the top in the server. It was that initial grind from 1 to 60. That's what I miss the most. I remember how I felt when I would learn something new, when I would, and I could apply it, and I would get these results. I think you guys know where I'm going with this, and learn something new all along the way. And eventually, when I would hit my goal, I was happy, but at the same time, I was kind of sad that the journey was done. Same thing with my career. I've been in IT for about 20 years, ever since I got out of high school. Started as a salesman in a little shop, then a bigger shop, then eventually somebody took me under the wing to learn how to fix computers. Bigger shop, and eventually corporate. Worked my way all the way up to pretty much this is as high as I can go now in my career. And while I love my position and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world, I love my journey more than anything else. And I didn't get to appreciate my journey because you're always aiming, your eyes are always set on the goal, that you don't really think of everything you've accomplished along the way, or not too much, don't spend enough time. So I want to be different about my weight loss. And I think it's important that we all appreciate all these little wins that we have along the way. Because while this journey to lose all the weight, so for me going from 360 say to 230, that'll be my first goal, is 130 pounds. It's a big deal. In high school I was nearly 300 pounds, or I think I was 300 pounds in high school. So I have no idea when was the last time I've been that low. And while this journey is not an easy one, sure, Saxenda has helped a lot, it's still not easy. It's an addiction. I want to eat food all the time. Well, all the time, sort of. My stomach, it feels full most of the time, but it doesn't stop the fact that when I drive home at night and I see all these nice restaurants, man, I miss stopping to get a nice bite. So it's not an easy journey, but what a sweet, sweet ride it's been. All these little wins every day, or almost every day, every day that you lose a little bit of weight, it just starts your days that much better. And while I don't see much of a difference physically, my clothes, man, it feels fantastic. And now, like I was saying last time, is I'm going to start changing sizes. My pants are getting way too big. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you probably can't see it, but my pants are they gotta go. They gotta go. So anyway, so I think it's important that everyone that does this try to appreciate what you've done so far. I know it's not easy, and there's gonna have some bad days where you're gonna eat that piece of cake, or maybe you're gonna eat a whole cake. Brush it off, and just keep moving forward. And so that's it. That's all I had for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Let me know if there's anything you guys want me to talk about, and if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.